Hello everybody, my name is Violet from Navipix Photography and welcome back to another episode. So in today's episode we're going to be showing you how to set up your microphone in OBS so that once you've recorded your videos, there's no need for you to go to any other platform to edit your videos. Now we've done a video like that on how to set up your camera, but this one will be specifically on how to set up your microphone because you don't want to go editing afterwards. Okay, without further ado, we'll jump into OBS. In OBS, you've got your scene set up already and you've added your sources, which is your input capture, your audio input, that is your microphone of choice, and your display capture, which is what I'll be showing you using to show you where to go, and then your video capture device, which is your camera. So for this video, you want to be working on your audio input capture, and you'll see that while I'm talking, this is the microphone that is active, and this is the one that we actually want to tweak. So we'll go into our filters and then we'll add some filters in here. But before we go to filters, just quick, I want to show you if you go to advanced properties and you go to monitor. If you say monitor only, it will only pick up what comes through your microphone and then you can hear it in your ears. So you can play around with these settings without recording yourself over and over and then go and listen to the recordings afterwards. You can actually monitor yourself while you're talking. Now, if you do make a recording, it won't have a duplicate echo voice. But if you say monitor and output, it will record what comes through your earphones and it will also record what comes through your microphone. So when you play back the video that you've recorded, it will actually have an echo because it will have both of your voices that came through the headphones and the microphone. And that's just not how you want to record, obviously. But you can go to monitor only and mute the output and actually record yourself talking to the camera through the microphone while listening to your own voice while playing with all these sliders to adjust the settings the way that you want them. Okay, so that said, I'm not going to monitor myself now because I know what these sliders do. And so what we want to do is go to the filters. Now you'll see that I've added a couple of filters here. And if you want to know where to get these filters, it's simple. It's just a plus sign that you click and you can add any of these filters. Now the first thing that I've added is some gain, and I added a 6.2 decibel gain so that I can have a little bit more how can I say a bit of more volume through my microphone when I'm just talking at a normal voice. I don't have to raise my voice and I don't have to really sit on top of the microphone. As you can see here, I'm sitting quite far away from my microphone. This is going to be your own choice and you can adjust this gain the way you want. So if I'm going to show you, I can lower this and then you'll hear that as I'm talking, my voice will go softer. So as I'm talking now to you and I'm lowering this, let me use this, my voice is getting softer. And then if I raise it too high, obviously it sounds like I'm screaming, but I'm not. So yeah, I just like to be around there on my additional decibels that I add. Then the second thing you can just add here is your expander. And on your expander, you're going to be playing around with these settings. And as I said, put on your headphones and go and switch on the monitor only option and then listen to yourself while you're talking and then slide these sliders the way that you like them. Now, if you get these settings wrong, don't worry about it. You can just always click on the minus sign and it will delete the expander and you can re-add it because sometimes you get them so wrong that you can't get back from there. And then, yeah, well, it's just very hard to get back from where you were. So just delete it and then put a new one in the same for compressor. You can switch it, put on your headphones, listen to yourself while you're talking, slide these sliders around while you're talking, and then listen to what it does to your voice. Now, the very interesting one that I want to talk to you about is the VST2 plugin. I'll leave a link in the description below on how to get where to get this VST2 plugin. And again, it's very simple. You go and download the plugin. Once it's downloaded and you open OBS and you come here to the plus sign, then VST will just magically appear there. There is a trick to this that you might not understand properly. If you have this plugins installed and you actually click on the plugin that you want to use and you say open plugin, that is where the actual platform of this plugin will open and you are able to change your settings. Now, this is the specific one that I want to talk to you about. The re-EQ. that says Replugs Edition, and that's where you get them from, Replugs website. So what I've done here is I've only added these 4 bands. Now you'll see if I click on a band, it will highlight in red. So band number 1 is your bass tones and stuff like that. So this one is, if you move it around up and down, you'll hear a difference in your voice. Number 2 is the one where it gets very interesting, because I like it there because that is the one that sounds most like my voice. But if you move this one down for interest sake, then listen to my voice now. I sound really, really flat and really tinny. I sound like a tin can man. Tin can man, is there such? No. Okay, so but I like it around there where it's nice, rich and warm. And then on these ends, I like to just, all the little low end sounds that shouldn't be picked up by the microphone can get cancelled out by this band and this band. So you can just play around with it, move it up and down to your liking. I'm not moving it too much now because then it's going to make my voice really wacky. Okay, once you're done with that, there's no need to save anything here. You can just close it out. And then you go to the second VST plugin that I've done. So I've added one filter and added a second filter from the very same plugin. However, this one is the Reax Comp. Now, this is a compression. So if you open the plugin, you'll see that these are the settings that I normally use. Now, also for interest sake, if you move these down, you'll hear a big difference. So let's go to band number 2 and move it down. Leave it there and you'll hear a difference in my voice. Band number 3 and band number 4, and you'll hear a huge difference in my voice coming through. But I like to have 1 and 2 quite high up there, and then 3 and 4 just around there somewhere. And that works for my voice, but it's not to say that it's going to work for your voice. So again, put on your headphones, put on your monitor output only, your monitor only without output, and then listen to your voice as you start moving these things around. You'll realize that your voice is changing quite a bit. Okay, so that was it for today's video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go down below, hit the like and subscribe button, and go to the comments below, and there we will find the link for the description of the link for the download of the VST plugins. They are completely free to use anywhere you want. Stay tuned. Cheers.